The Metropolitan Police have issued this footage of Brahim Kaddour Cherif, an Algerian national, being arrested in September. On Wednesday of last week, he was released by mistake from Wandsworth prison. He has been convicted of indecent exposure and is on the sex offenders register. The police said they were not told that he had been mistakenly let loose until yesterday. They then informed the Justice Secretary yesterday evening.
Deputy Prime Minister.
With Keir Starmer on his way to the COP climate change conference in Brazil, the Deputy Prime Minister and Justice Secretary responsible for prisoners, David Lammy, was deputising for the Prime Minister at question time, and the Tories' leader understudy had clearly got a leak about the released prisoner. Though he wrongly suggested that the newly released prisoner was an asylum seeker, like Haddish Kabatu, the Ethiopian national accidentally freed from another prison 12 days ago.
Can he reassure the House that since Kabatu was released, no other asylum-seeking offender has been accidentally let out of prison?
He was a justice minister that allowed our prisons to get to this state in the first place.
I'm going to ask him the question again. Can he reassure the House that since Kabatu was released, no other asylum-seeking offender has been accidentally let out of prison? It's a very specific question for him to answer.
Deputy Prime Minister.
After his release, I put in place the toughest checks we've ever had in the prison system.
Even allowing for the fact that the Tories had mislabelled the released prisoner as an asylum seeker, there was some bafflement amongst fellow cabinet ministers about exactly why David Lammy had on 5 occasions decided he wasn't going to tell the Commons what he knew about the released prisoner. Sources close to Mr Lammy said he hadn't wanted to preempt what might come out in a statement from the Metropolitan Police, but sources at the police were pouring cold water on that suggestion tonight. In the last 20 years, there's been a steady 50 or so, on average, prisoners released by accident from the prison estate. That number started climbing over the last few years and hit 262 last year. Tonight it's emerged another prisoner has been wrongly released. Billy Smith, sentenced to 45 months for fraud on Monday, wrongly released on the same day from Wandsworth Prison. Described only last summer by the Inspector of Prisons as showing a deeply shocking level of chaos.